What is going on, guys? My name is Mathias and welcome to this video. So today I will be covering an extremely requested topic, which is how to transform your body. So I'll be going through nutrition and I'll also be going through the workout that you guys should start off with. I'll be making a beginner workout and I will be talking about the basic exercises and how to perform them correctly. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more videos, and let's get started. So the first thing I want you guys to do is to take before pictures. Now, a before picture can help to motivate you when you want to quit, because you can see how far you have actually come. So before you begin your journey and before you transform your body, make sure to take a before picture. So when you're taking a before picture, I would actually recommend that you take a before video, because then you can always screenshot the pictures in the video, and then you just want to stand like this, up straight like this, and to the side, and your back, and the other side. And then you can also take some pictures of your legs, whatever. So yeah, make sure to do that first. So once you have that down, you can start to work out. So how do you start to work out? Now there's 4 basic exercises that your workout should consist of, and I'll be building a routine with you guys later in this video. So what are the 4 basic exercises? In my opinion, it's push-ups, pull-ups, dips and squats. With these 4 exercises, you can definitely build a great routine. And here in the start, I recommend that you guys do full body workout routines and you do them 3 times a week. Now for some of you guys, you can make more gains by doing them 4 times a week, but I recommend that you should start with 3 times a week. But if you feel like you listen to your body, like if you feel fresh, if you have energy doing it 3 times a week, do it 4 times a week. So yeah, let's jump right into the exercises and let me explain to you guys how to do them correctly. Starting with the push-up that mainly targets the chest and triceps. Now when you're doing a push-up, you want to have a shoulder width apart stand on the ground. You want to make sure that your hips are not too low or too high. You want to create a straight line with your body. Then you want to flex your core and your legs. And as you're coming down, you want to keep that straight line and push back up with your chest and tricep muscles. Next up, let's take a look on the pull-up. Grab the bar slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Pull yourself up by pushing your shoulder blades down and together. As you're coming up, your elbows should be pulling towards your lats, or you should pretend like you're pulling your elbows towards your lats to get full back activation. And last up, make sure to isolate the back and the bicep in this movement. Next up we have dips. Now I would prefer to do these on parallel bars, but at my bar park I do not have that, so I need to do them like this, but I would recommend that you do them on parallel bars. But when you are performing a dip, you should just go down to about 90 degrees and push yourself back up by using your chest and tricep muscles. Next up, let's take a look on the squat. You want to have a shoulder width apart stand on the ground. Your toes should be pointing slightly outwards, just in a comfortable position. As you're lowering yourself down, you want to have the weight on your heels. You want to keep your back straight and your chest high, and push yourself back up with your leg muscles. Now that we have the 4 basics down, we just need a few more exercises before we can build a workout routine. Starting with knee raises. Now these are pretty straightforward. You want to hang on to a bar and then you want to lift your knees up to your chest and then lower them back down. Next up we have Australian pull-ups, also known as inverted rows. Now when you're performing this exercise, you want to keep your body straight. You want to flex your core and your legs, and as you're coming up, you want to focus on pulling from your back. Next up we have the pike push-up. Now when you're doing a pike push-up, as you get stronger and more flexible, you can move your feet closer to your hands. Now make sure to push from your shoulders in this movement and make sure to do it slow and controlled. So the last movement that we are going to need to build a workout routine is going to be calf raises. Now that we have all the exercises that we need, let's build a full body beginner workout routine. So the workout is going to look like this. First up, you're going to do 3 sets of 4 to 6 dips. Then you're going to do 3 sets of 8 push-ups. Then 3 sets of 4 to 6 pull-ups. 3 sets of 8 Australian pull-ups. Next up, we're going to hit the shoulders by doing 3 sets of 8 pike push-ups. Then we go over to legs, where we are going to do 3 sets of 8 to 12 squats. Then you are going to do 3 sets of 8 to 12 knee raises. and last up you're going to do 3 sets of 20 calf raises. That is pretty much the full body workout routine. So some things you want to keep in mind when you're doing this routine is that you want to use progressive overload. So you want to make the exercises harder by adding weight to them, or maybe making the variation harder. So for example, the dips, push-ups, pull-ups and squats, you can add weight to them as you progress and get stronger. And for example, movements like the pike push-ups, you can start doing handstand push-ups against the wall. So here in the last part of this video, I will be talking about nutrition. I will only be touching on the basics, but I still think that many of you guys will find this helpful. Starting with water. Now the easiest thing that you can do is to cut every single bad thing that you're drinking out of your diet and replace it with water. I recommend that you drink around 2 to 3 liters of water every single day to keep you hydrated. Next up, let's take a look on some foods that are high in protein. First up we have tuna, then we have eggs, then we have different kinds of nuts, walnuts, peanuts, then we have Greek yogurt, and lastly we have chicken. So that is my favorite foods when it comes to getting in my protein. I know there's others, but this is just my recommendations and my favorites. To go along with the proteins, we need some carbohydrates, and here are some foods that are high in carbohydrates. First up, oatmeals, then we have pasta, and then we also have brown rice. Now there's other examples, this is just my favorites. One example could be sweet potatoes. Next up, let's take a look on some fruits that are high in carbs. First up we have oranges, then we have bananas, and then we have apples. Now there's many more fruits that you could be eating, for example pears, grapes, strawberries, blueberries, pineapples, and so on. So after the fruits, let's take a look on some vegetables that are lower in carbs but high in nutrients. First up we have broccoli, then we have spinach, then we have carrots. We also have salad, tomatoes, different kinds of peppers, green and red, onions, mushrooms, and the list goes on. There are so many examples. Just make sure to have them in your diet as well. Last up, let's take a look on some healthy fats that your body also needs to function properly, starting with avocados, which are great. Then we have different kinds of nuts, and last up we have olive oil. So that was pretty much it. I hope you did find it helpful. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.